Hey everyone, Johnny back with another video, and today we're talking about why I switched to Canon, so let's go. Oh wait, first we need coffee. Reason number one, I wanted something that was more designed for video other than just pictures. So Canon offers great video, always has, always will. And yeah, I wanted 60 frames a second so I could shoot somewhat slow-mo. It's not 24 frames a second, but it gets the job done. I actually really like the look of it. There's a couple of things I'm figuring out, but other than that, it's dope. So, reason number one. Reason number two is Canon glass. Oh, you got a smudge. And speaking of, but Canon glass. Canon's made some of the best glass for forever, and I think they'll always be some of the best glass. And they have some of the fastest glass for affordable prices. This is an f1.4, 400 bucks, 50 mil. That's cheap. That's like what the Canon 1.8 is, around $300. So it's like, that's just amazing. Reason number three is the flip out screen. This is amazing. When I was in Victoria, I used this so much just for this. Tilting it down and doing my low shots. It was a lifesaver. It was actually so nice. And I did a couple like selfie shots, and having that to look back and be able to frame yourself up is just a lifesaver. It's amazing. Of course, we gotta talk about autofocus. So Canon has always had the fastest autofocus of the DSLR game. It's insane. Like Sony is probably a close second, and it's kind of bites. There's tons of jokes you can find on the way that Sony autofocus is just slow, hunts all the time. Nikon is, I had troubles with my Nikon with autofocus. And just comparing this autofocus to like my Nikon before I sold it, it's just insane. It's actually made me so happy, and it's more stress-free almost. Just point to the camera where you want it to focus, and it focuses. And my final reason is Canon color. Canon has always had a very nice color for pictures and for video. And in this camera, I can change the color profiles to be more flat, because with the flatter profile, the shadows are lighter, the highlights are less crushed. I think that's the technical term, which means that it holds more information. So when I color grade it, I can bring shadows up easier, bring highlights down easier. So it's really handy. And that's like, it's having that option, because in Nikon, the one I had, I actually couldn't customize them. The flattest one you had was actually pretty saturated and didn't give me much options in post for color grading. So that's my final reason. Now guys, these are my reasons why I switched to Canon. Not your reasons, or not the reasons to switch from whatever camera you have to Canon. This, I believe, was the camera for me. It had everything I wanted in it, in a little more of a lower budget, but it was perfect. So this is why I went to Canon and chose the 60 Mark II, the specific model. Actually, I hadn't mentioned that. Yeah, 60 Mark II. Anyway guys, yeah, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. That means so much to me. Subscribe so you don't miss more, and if you want people to see these reasons, and maybe it's the reasons they need to switch to a new camera and do the research for it, then share it. That'd mean a lot. But anyway guys, like always, take it easy, and Johnny out.